did you guys fully lock in? You hoe.
I can't do that.
Please. Hi, my name is Amy.
Hi, I'm Lenan.
And welcome back to Bingeable Beans.
On an island, isolated from the world, watched at all times.
For some, it's a nightmare, while for others, it's a perfect place to find love.
On Love Island. The hot topic for the past few months in the USA, all over TikTok.
We're kind of a bit behind, but
We are.
it's still hot right now.
I want to start off by saying that I used to be a Love Island hater.
Yeah. You always talked about how much you didn't like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but
Wait.
it got me.
Explain why you didn't like it, though.
I was just like, the unnecessary, like, it was just overly the kissing.
The
and-
dramaticness?
Yes, and I just didn't get it. I'm like, why is it so dramatic? Like, y'all barely know each other. And it was just not for me, but I get it. Okay, I get it.
I think once you actually watch it, you get the hype. Like, it's
Yeah.
actually entertaining.
I feel like there's so many people like that though, where they start off, they're like, why do you even like this?
Mhm.
Right? And then like someone has it on and then they end up watching it. Or, you know, I got sucked into it from TikTok. I just
Yeah.
kept seeing things and I'm like, oh my gosh, like why would she do that? So then like one day, it was me, Amy, and our other friend, we were together and we were like, guys, let's watch Love Island.
And like we didn't even have a Peacock what's it called, subscription, so we were like, let's split $8. Let's split
We
$8
went out of our way to split it $8
just to watch
because-
one show, Love Island.
You know,
Mm.
everyone's been hooked. Huda, like she did her big one on that, you know. And speaking of Huda, you know, she was there from the beginning. She was like one of the original. Her and Jeremiah, right? And me personally, I feel like the whole situation started off from that very first episode with Jeremiah and how he acted. He was already like,
Claiming her.
yeah, you know, and he was saying, he was like, oh, out of respect for her, like he's trying to come off as this like respectful man, you know. But I'm like, boy, you're on Love Island, be for real, you're gonna be kissing all these people anyway.
Yeah, I think everyone saw it through. Like, there's no way he already claimed her. Like, bro, what?
Yeah.
You just met her. You just like laid your eyes on her, and then you're already like, no,
Like,
I'm not gonna
yes.
kiss the other people.
Yeah, which obviously in the regular world, you know, what he did was the right thing. But you're not in the regular world. You're on Love Island. You're
Yeah.
isolated in this island, no sense of time, no anything. This is why you're there.
Actually, in real life, if Jeremiah acted that in real life, that's also sketch. Because there's no way we're on the first date and you're already like all up on me.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. That's true.
You hoe. Just kidding.
No, but for real though, because that's literally love bombing at its prime, right
Yes,
there,
yes.
right there. That's because like the love bombing, it makes a girl feel on top of the world. So now they feel like a sense of possessiveness over it. I do have to say, you know, like Huda's reaction isn't fully justified either. You know what I mean? There's still faults in it. I feel like
They're both at fault.
yes,
Like, they're both a
yes.
handful. Like, I think they genuinely did like each other. What I did not, I have a big take on Huda. I did not like the way she treats her men. Like, yeah, you can, like, you know, because that's your man, like, say what you want to say. But she's, like, treating him like a dog. Like, telling them, oh, sit down, or, like, oh, you need to eat. Like, I mean, she is a mother. Maybe there's her motherly instinct kicking in, but and then also her crash outs and like her over possessiveness. You think it's like Jeremiah's fault that like she's like being over possessive, or you
I
think
think he played into it. I think he started it up.
because he was the one that was like obsessing over her and being possessive over her?
Yeah, it's just a way that if he was upfront, you know, he was like, oh, okay, like, yes, like, I obviously was attracted to you at first, get to know you, this and that, but I'm still, like, getting to know other people so I can make sure that, like, this is the right choice. Maybe it would have been different, but then again, like, you never know, she would have still reacted like that. So my point being is that her reaction still were at fault. Like, you need to be able to calm down,
Control.
talk about it, you know. But I don't fully blame her either, because put it in that scenario, everything it's a lot different. You know what I mean? Compared to real life. Real life, I feel like Love Island time is one day Love Island is equivalent of like 1 week or 1 month in real life. You know what I mean? Because like day one they're already kissing, day one they're already sleeping together.
Yeah, but
Hello.
it's just made that way though.
Yeah. So I think that environment definitely added fuel to her crash outs, for sure. You know, like made her even like more crazy or seem crazy. And I think the whole narrative is worse because they probably cut out so many parts of them, Huda and Jeremiah, maybe actually getting to know each other. You know, so now it just seems like they're not even getting to know each other. How could they be so like madly obsessed and possessive of each other if they didn't even have a regular conversation of like, what's your favorite color? What's your, you know, like a simple get to know each other icebreaker type ordeal.
Yeah, they're just making them look bad, or for what it seems.
Yeah.
And you mentioned like, oh, her like making that Love Island time and Love Island in general is making everyone crash out, not just like Huda. You were saying this earlier, but what did you say? Why? Like, you always mentioned like, oh, Love Island is like, I would go crazy too, because there's like, they don't have their phones.
Oh yeah, they're literally completely disconnected from society. No social media, not even television, by the way. So no regular form of entertainment other than quite literally flirting with each other, making out with each other. I mean, they got
have
like ping pong balls.
Yeah, they have ping pong. They have a gym, but like other than that, they have nothing.
Yeah,
I would go crazy too.
And the time thing, I'm really big on. I feel the urge to need to know the time, but I found out that they have phones, right? But the phones don't have social media, and each phone has a different time, and they get woken up. They don't even know what time they get woken up, but it's just like a person, I guess, that announced it, and like, good morning, you know. Yeah. And then like lights out, and so they don't know. That's why I keep saying that alone would get me. Okay,
I think because you need like some like you need like some some what's it called, grounding, control.
Yeah, I guess
you need a sense of
control.
Sense of control. I was trying to look for that word. Sense of control, but like, yeah.
Since we're on the topic of the system and the structure, I say that I am interested in Love Island. And the reason I got interested in it, and I think it's because like the character development, it is really, really interesting. You know, seeing how everyone reacts differently in this environment. It's kind of weird now that I'm thinking about it. It's like a experiment.
Like a social experiment.
Interesting. But anyway, I feel like we've been knowing that. But I mentioned that because the games, guys, like, I don't like the games.
Because it's like too much, too crazy, too nasty for ya.
Yes. Amy was saying like, this is their form of entertainment. Yeah. Obviously, like, for the audience, but for them too. And I'm like, yes, I agree. But is the milk necessary?
Yes. That game, out of all the games, I think the other games are okay. They're, you know, fun. That one, that's just straight up nasty, disgusting. They're literally throwing up milk into each other's mouth.
I can't do that.
That part, right?
And the smell of the milk, I can imagine. They were talking about it. They were like, they wanted to gag.
Yes. And they had to pour that same milk onto someone else. That is the gag. That's the real gag right there.
This is straight up nasty.
Like, when it's like back and forth, it's like, okay, like, it's between in that circle. Now you go and dump your nasty circle onto someone else. They didn't ask for that.
The milk just got me. I mean, they're already kissing, like, everyone's kissing each other. It's like a big giant orgy. But it's like with the milk, like, oh, the smell. Oh my god! I bet like the whole room stank. Like, oh, I mean, not a room, but like the whole
freaking island probably stank.
This is, oh, I can't. Out of all the games, that one's just so unnecessary. Really, come on.
Oh, you nasty man.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the games could have been a game where they get to know each other more. And I guess some of them were.
But like an icebreaker? What's your favorite color?
I don't know. There are interesting games out there, okay? They don't always gotta do like make out. But I guess it's for the views, whatever.
I guess
Y'all
America.
weird for
I
liking
guess
that.
yeah. I guess America likes that. I guess.
I'm gonna add in all the clips. That's what y'all like. Okay.
I mean, they just rage baited you well, so it's getting
Got
their
me
views.
there. Got me there.
They're getting their views. They're getting their money. They don't care.
Speaking of got me there, you know who got me real good?
Who?
Sierra.
Oh yeah, I just want to say she gave me like, and I don't know about you, but yeah, right. Like everyone, a good impression. Like she got all the guys to stand up for her. Like I thought she was this cool, charming, like beautiful young lady who just got in like with so much confidence. But little did I know that she was, turned out like, I don't know. Have you seen it? She got canceled. You know, she said like,
Yeah, there were people saying like, I knew it. I saw right through her. I'm like,
no, you did not.
stop the cat. She done pulled us all. Like she did good. She got me there.
I think that when everything started to unravel, like reveal about her, I think that's when people started to notice like she's like super calculated.
Yeah.
And like she's like this mean girl who,
because once you hear that and you rewatch it, you can see it.
yeah, you can't unsee it. And she had like a birthday party about Love Island. Like, whoa, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I have kind of like some sort of respect for her for being like,
Persistent.
yeah, you know, even after being canceled, like her apology, I think is pretty good. I think.
I don't know how true it is. Someone said it was ChatGPT, but it's probably herself. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But the apology, I wasn't buying it though.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Sierra, she's calculated. She was wearing like a certain sweater, necklace. I don't know.
It said
To see
empathy.
more, yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like calculated, but I think not calculated enough. Because if she was calculated enough,
it wouldn't come out that way.
Yeah, we all would have been fully, you know.
I gave her
not saying that you should be calculated now, but
I gave her respect because like, yeah, she is calculated and we saw right through her, but I'm just saying other people are not. They're like not calculated at all, as in they're not even thinking at all, and so they get more canceled. I feel like she's handling it pretty well for what she has and by herself. She probably doesn't have like a team behind her. It's just her by herself trying to fix it. Yeah.
And if she has a team, y'all aren't doing that good of a job. Step up, do better. And I see the stuff. I just can't view her say. I feel like that's really hard too. And I think what made it worse was her initial response, though.
Oh, what was her initial
Her
response?
holding space.
Oh, I was trying, like, guys, I was a little slow. I was like asking Lana, what the F does that mean?
But I'm just like, is she trying to distract us from the actual topic by using strange vocabulary?
Probably.
To steer the conversation away from the issue and have everyone talk about, what does that mean? If that's what she was trying to do, that I guess
It
guess
worked.
it's working. Yeah. But
That was funny.
but watching back too, she did seem like she had a charm to her for sure, right? Mm-hmm. But whenever she was talking to Nick, it felt like they were just like a hookup situation that happened to get along. It didn't feel like, because okay, for example, right, if you really like them, again, there's some people that they're not this type, but I feel like even then you could pick up more on it, where if you really like someone, your reaction's like, oh my gosh, you know, it's like just more enthusiastic. But she's always playing this nonchalant card. You know, she's like, and she'd say something and she'd be like, really?
Wait, don't you think she's like acting like that with everyone though?
Well, yeah, she does.
Oh yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, she's just like nonchalant with everybody. I'm just, again, there are people like that, where they're just genuinely nonchalant. But I just like,
it doesn't feel genuine.
yeah.
I think earlier you mentioned like, oh, you think people are thinking that Sierra thinks that she's Iris, because Iris is actually chill and nonchalant. Yeah, you can see the difference. There's a difference, but everyone also was saying that Sierra was just like putting herself on top of Nick. Like, I think Nick, he did like her. He probably has, of course, attraction to her, whatever. But he probably couldn't even do
She
anything.
quite literally put herself on top of him.
But yeah, he couldn't. Not saying he can't have a say, but he just couldn't do anything. She was like right in front of her face, his face. Yeah. I think there was also a moment where he had genuine interest with other people too, and then she was like quite offended, and then I think he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, wifey, I'm sorry." Yeah.
Nick was really funny. I think the moment that wasn't my favorite his was when he was kind of backing up Ace, like with the Jeremiah. I think I didn't like how they were attacking him. I think I get calling out like Jeremiah if he was like doing something wrong, but the way they were going about it was like
Bullying?
Almost. They were like
all ganging up on him.
Yeah. The only one there for Jeremiah was Austin. Yeah. I get it. Austin wasn't good. He had his flaws too, but I liked Austin. Austin was just there. Austin was chilling. Yeah, so Austin, I didn't like how he treated Amaya. Nick, I didn't like how he all of a sudden he had this opportunity to be a leader. He's like, oh, this whole time I was like this, and I'm like, then why didn't you? Like, you were literally locked in with Sierra. I'm confused.
Yeah.
Right. That's the part that got me. If you weren't genuinely interested, why did you guys fully lock in?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That means he was settling.
Probably.
Yeah, he was settling.
Probably.
Yeah. And then Austin, back to that, right? The thing that got me was whenever he literally had a conversation with Ace or whoever, I forgot who it was, right? That he was basically saying like Amaya, he acting like, or she's acting like, oh, they have kids and stuff already, blah, blah, blah. Like, even though that's just like the way she talks. Like, she calls everybody babe. And
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand how they understand that. That's pretty common.
Felt so bad for Amaya because, I felt like they were just bullying her at that point. Because I think when, Ace was the one that kept attacking her until like this whole time. Ever since their interaction and he had a disagreement with her, I think he started to, bully her because Amaya, she's very like feisty. So I don't think Ace liked that.
No, he needs a chill girl that's
like Shelly. Yeah, so he felt, I think maybe to do with ego, I don't know, but he just did not like her. Like,
they just were not compatible
at all.
Yeah, because his vibe is definitely giving passenger princess. Like, it's yes.
Yeah, I mean, princess, because his name is literally tatted on his own back. But I mentioned this because Ace, at one point, it felt like he was like this leader. I think in the island too, the islanders said that too, like, I'll just like follow Ace, like this.
Your ringleader.
Yeah, like Ace, this ringleader.
That was a really big topic, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Despite that though, I did like Nick, even though he was like part of that.
Because you think Nick is funny.
He's funny, but also he had a lot of good moments where he stood up for Huda and like little things here and there. No, his fault was he had a few faults there, but again, I didn't finish my thought about the Austin and Maya thing, right? He had that conversation with Ace or whoever, but then later Amaya asked, and I don't know if this is like producer editing to make it seem crazy like this, but later Amaya asked him like, oh, are you comfortable with that? And he was like, yeah, I'm not uncomfortable. And I'm like, bro, yes you are. Like, he could have just straight up be like, oh, like, babe, it's not really like for me, like.
Maybe he wasn't sure at the moment, at the time.
Maybe he wasn't sure on what it was.
Yeah.
That was bothering him. So he didn't know. But yeah, I feel bad for her because that's not her fault.
Yeah.
That's not her fault. She just is that kind of person. And some people aren't like that.
And I love when the Brian like stood up for her.
America loved that.
Like, I thought they were really nice on the island, at least.
On the island, yeah.
On the island. Another couple that came out of it was Nick and Alendria. And they're still together, I think. But something about it, in my opinion, I don't know. I think because everyone, I don't know, maybe they do have a, like, they like each other, really like each other, but it seems so unreal to me. Like, I feel like they're only together because everyone wants them to be. Like, everyone's shipping them so hard, like, even their own family.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be that case, or it's a case where we think they're so fake, but they're actually real, and the couple we think is so like good and legit. You know what I mean? I can see that happening.
That could be it. Don't believe everything on the media.
Yeah, I have to put a note in her body.
Oh my god, so tea. It's not even tea, it's like coffee. No, it's not even coffee, it's like vodka.
It's crack.
Crack.
It's cracked.
Oh my god, it's like unreal, and she doesn't even work out. Like, this is all genetic.
Did you see her mom? You know it's genetics. Oh my god.
Damn. And face card, like, wow, she got it all.
Yeah.
Kind of quick note. I think people were hating on. There was like time where Huda was crashing out and they were on the podium, like, speaking their truth, you know?
Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, I think
that was bad.
that time I did not like the girls.
Oh, Shelly, Alandria, and them.
And then there was like a challenge after that, right? Where they kind of ranked themselves, like where they think they stand and where how genuine they are.
That was
and then embarrassing. Shelly stand in the first place because she thinks that she's the most genuine, like, down to earth person. No, America voted her all the way last. You wonder why? Go watch the show. But yeah. I think I remember it was like because like she was hurt that
challenge, the bouncing.
Was it? I thought she was mad because the guy didn't choose her. The most recent guy that Huda was with. I forgot.
Chris?
Yeah, Chris. That wasn't it. It was the booty.
Oh, well,
it was was it the dancing on?
Yeah, dancing on Ace.
That made me mad because I'm like, the girls. Because Alandria outed Huda too. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't really like Alandria because like, what? Why did she do that? And then she was just like, oh, like, you keep saying, her reasoning for her doing that, for outing Huda, was because, like, oh, you are the one that's not giving, like, girl. So I'm just doing my part of being a girl.
I think that part right there doesn't really matter if who did it first. It's never your business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That, yeah.
And it was, I don't know if it was Alandria or Shelly, but someone kissed someone. And it was just like, why are you saying this and you just did this? You just kissed like this other man, like at the speakeasy, whatever. You are so fake.
Yeah, I think it's just the whole, again, the environment made all of them really, really heated. The worst came out of them, for sure.
For sure.
That was so bad.
So bad.
Oh my gosh, the producers, whoever did that one. That you did your big one for sure with the numbers there. Pat yourself on the back. Oh my gosh, you got everyone mad for sure. Oh my gosh, one day I made Amaya cry. Like the guys getting up on her. Again, like that's back to the conversation I was talking about. Some people, it's just not her cup of tea. Don't drink it.
And guess what? I'm just not your cup of tea to be drinking, so don't fucking drink it. Words.
If it's not your button, don't turn the switch on. Like, if it's not your butt cheek, don't clap it. Whoa.
I beg your pardon?
Oh my god, that was a crazy one.
I'm just kidding.
All right.
I can keep going. That made her win America's heart is just how authentically her she is. Unapologetically her, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she doesn't hold back. Even though her personality is so out there,
yeah,
she doesn't hold back. Mm-hmm. Which, yeah, I applaud her for that one.
Yeah.
This is, I'm like ping-ponging back and forth here, but I just remembered, because we were talking about Alandria, Shelly, and like the girls and that fire pit, like speak your truth game, whatever, was... Again, it goes back to the environment. Like, I don't necessarily play, even though I'm saying, you know, that was wrong, this is messed up. But it's just everyone's acting out of the heat of the moment, you know, similar how Huda is. Huda is a prime example of that, you know. These people, I see all these comments. Everyone's hating on Huda, and then even like hating on Alandria, Shelly in that moment and everything too, right? But I'm just like, I feel like majority of these people who are hating, y'all be acting the same way. Stop the cap.
Probably worse.
Right? It's
because this is in front of a camera.
Yeah, I'm like, whenever you record yourself, you will also then see those colors. See things that you didn't recognize yourself. You know what I mean? So these people, they're being recorded. That's exactly what's happening to them. Am I saying that what they did was right? No. But
they're real people with real experiences, real emotion.
On top of that, the environment is set up for them to like hate each other. Second of all, so many things are cut out. I think everyone just y'all need to chill out. You know, we're talking about it here, obviously, and then it's interesting to talk about and this and that. You can point it out, but the extent that people are going is crazy.
Like bashing on them and stuff.
Yes, like bashing about things that aren't even related. Okay, they're like, who does a bad mom? Like, why is she not at home with her child?
Bro, what?
It's not like she left her child on the streets, guys. Oh my gosh. Goodness. And I know so many people out there, y'all try to do the same damn thing, okay? Don't even.
This, because you mentioned Huda, and everything you said, I agree. But I saw this thing. So you mentioned earlier, too, character development. I think Huda, like, had a huge character development. Yes, but when she got out of the island and then she saw the numbers, like her big following and whatnot, I think people were saying like, oh, I think she got worse. Like they would think like, oh yeah, people were saying that because like her head got big or something.
But how did they know that she got worse?
I don't know. I just saw TikTok. Okay, that's all
maybe from
I'm
her
saying.
interview.
Yeah, it's probably from the interview. The things that she's probably saying.
I don't think it was that bad. I didn't watch it fully though, so maybe I missed out on things. But people are saying she's moving like a celebrity, not an influencer.
Good for her. Good
because she's getting all these brand deals. These collabs.
And isn't she with like some famous guy? I forgot.
Yeah, people are saying he's bad though. Like he's just using her, but still, that doesn't correlate to her moving like a celebrity. People are saying, "Oh, you see how she like hard launched it on a red carpet and not through." Social media. That's how celebrities move, this and that. And I'm like, okay.
Props to her.
Good for her.
Yeah, good
she's
for her.
getting that bag for her child.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh my God, Chris. Oh my God, Chris. Oh my God, fooled another person that fooled us again. I thought he was the most genuine guy going in there. And he was just like, this tall, handsome man, plays basketball. He doesn't care to be on the island. He's just there for the plot. I don't know. He's just there for...
He fooled us all with that line.
And
I could be playing ball overseas right now.
Like, we thought he was this nice guy, right? No, he's quite the opposite. He's not mean. Actually, no, he is mean. Yes, he is mean. The way he was treating Huda, yes, you can like... Let's say you lost feelings for her, for whatever the case may be. Huda is Huda, okay? Huda is a different case. But it doesn't give you the right to treat a person like, just because like this, like, let's say Huda like crashed out, whatever, right, on him. He basically was like, what's it called? Ignoring her, or like just, he was just like
slowly, as he got more disconnected from their connection, he just
didn't communicate.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I don't know.
He communicated, but not fully. Like, towards the end, you can slowly see how he's losing interest, interest, and he's just slowly disconnecting himself.
Okay, I'm not sure if the word treating is the right word, but he wasn't moving right. Like, she was trying her hardest, trying to, fix things, but he wasn't communicating, like, anything on his end. Yeah. If anything, whenever the family people came in, like, their families came in, he really, really wanted his own family to not like her. And then he was surprised and shocked that they did like her. He's like, really? What? Ghost her almost? Would you say that's, like, treating bad? Because, like, she's, like, trying really hard, right? You could see it.
I feel like... To be fair, I don't think he treated her that badly. exaggerating it. Okay, like they didn't like the result of Huda and Chris, so they're just fully just straight up bashing him. Like, he's horrible, he's this and that.
No, there has to be a reason why I feel this way.
Now, people were saying it's because, like, after that, right, he was just, like, with Huda just to be with her. Like, he was disconnected, right? But he didn't, like, communicate that.
And
he
then,
was just, like, still kind of going with it. Because the part that got everyone, like, oh, whoa. Not necessarily whoa, but it was, like, eye-opener was when they had that dinner and everyone, when they were asking, like, oh, what was your, like, highest and, like, lowest or your favorites, and and he was like, my favorite was definitely playing ball with the boys.
Oh yeah, and everyone else, all the guys mentioned, oh yeah, this
my
is
girl,
my girl,
meaning Maya, meaning like Alandria, and then he's like, playing ball with the boys.
Oh, I wouldn't. Okay. So I wouldn't call it treating. I would call him rude. Yeah. Rude.
Yeah.
And then in some sort of way, it makes me feel like I feel disrespected for Huda. Like,
yeah, because I think, yes, Huda had her moments, right? Even when they were arguing, she was better at solving it than with Jeremiah, right? I think because Chris was able to go at it at a more, I would like to say, more mature than Jeremiah, or at least it was more calm. He didn't start off with, Jeremiah would start, he'd be like, oh my gosh, what, and those little things, even if you think like that's doesn't matter, he's just, of course he could show that his frustration. No, those things affect you,
Yeah.
if you were to just instead of and then get into it, it's different than just straight up going, okay, so I didn't like when you did this, okay, like, I'm not hating, blah blah blah, we could work on it, but I didn't like that. That's completely different, you know what I mean? That tiny thing. But anyways, back to the whole Chris situation. Him, literally, when they broke up, they had that romantic dinner, right?
Yeah.
And she cut it off, quits.
Yeah.
And him not helping her, that got me. Because I'm just like, come on, like, it doesn't take that much. And then people are like, oh, I wouldn't want to hug her too. I wouldn't want this and that. But I'm like, it doesn't take that much.
Yeah.
Right? Come on now. That you left the poor girl there crying.
Like, at least be a gentleman. You don't have to like her.
Right?
Yeah. Like, that's why I don't like him. Like, I would, everyone didn't like Jeremiah either, but honestly, they're just about the same. They're different, but the same. Like, just as bad. Yeah.
Because
poor Huda.
Yeah. But there were moments, even whenever arguing with Chris, she's still like jumping at him, and it did make me frustrated because I'm like, his responses were relatively good to the argument, but she's not helping. I'm like, girl, come on.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mentioned Huda is her own thing, right? So Chris is his own thing, yes, and he was also being patient as much as he could have, at least in the beginning. When Huda, there was this one conversation I remember they had. She kept interrupting him. I was like, Huda, please, on the love of God, but come on, honey, come on, let's. It's not that hard.
Take my hand.
It's okay. Like, let him speak, honey. Let him speak. Like, I don't know why she felt the need to jump. Like, maybe she felt attacked, and maybe she like, yes, that's her response. Like,
yeah,
but like,
for sure.
You're losing him. Like, I thought, like, yes, like, honestly, I don't even blame him for like not liking you anymore. I'm sorry, but yes, it doesn't. Yeah, him treating you that way at the end wasn't good, but you doing that, I can see why he doesn't like you, because like he's like the most, at least in the beginning, he was this calm, nice guy. I thought they were perfect for each other because she's like this crash out, right? He kind of like mellows her out. I thought they were so good for each other, but like her doing that, like even me as a girl, I can't deal with you. If you're sorry if you're interrupting me all the time and I'm like, girl, let me speak, like you already had your turn, like, and you're not letting me speak, like, I can't.
Yeah, arguing with someone who won't even let you speak that's a lost cause.
No hate to these people. I'm just watching the show. Okay, you chose to be on the island.
That's
I didn't.
true.
Okay, and you got your Hall of Fame for a second. You know, got your monies. So don't hate me. Because you got your monies.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, people, and I think that's what makes it interesting, is the way they move. You know, like you see them, they grow and everything, and you're like hating, but then again, some of them, it's like you would move the same way, so it's like kind of relatable. You know,
Yeah,
I wasn't surprised. I wasn't really necessarily rooting for anybody.
me either.
I think there were a few people that I just didn't want to win.
Yeah,
I just didn't want them to win.
It's more so who you didn't want to win.
So I was like, okay, it's, yeah. Nothing like, I wasn't, none of the couples, right? At the end, I wasn't like, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Like,
I feel like everyone's just like working what they have. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's essentially, if you're like limited down like that, especially when you make it that far, you're so close to the prize money. If Brian genuinely was just picking her to win, makes sense. It's too late to back out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Huda backed out. Good for her. Good for her. Actually, like, I think honestly, Huda, like how it ended for her, was the best option. Look at her now. She go out and she's a bachelor.
Yeah.
You know, or a bachelorette. Interesting show. That's all I have to say. Love Island just stay being the topic though, because season 7 just ended, and then now the new Beyond the Villa for season 6 came out, and there's like a whole big topic about season 6 couple Jana and Kenny.
Something about cheating, right?
Oh, it was worse, girl. It was worse. It wasn't a simple cheating.
What was it?
It came out to be that he had this group chat with his friends saying things like,
About her?
yes, like, oh, I'm just staying with her for money. I'm just staying for clout.
That's
It's a business partner. And he's saying racist things about her.
Moral of the story, don't go on Love Island.
Don't
Don't date.
just stay away. Stay an audience.
Yeah.
Stay an audience.
But
Yeah.
we will continue watching. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it 1 rating for the overall. Okay?
Yeah.
I give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah,
a good
this
number,
is
yeah.
entertaining. It's entertaining.
I give it an 8 because the games, again, I already said my thoughts about that. Not my favorite. And maybe it's my fault that it wasn't as bingeable, because I gave myself spoilers for watching TikToks. Like, all the information just kept being fed to me through TikTok.
Yeah.
You know, thing after, I'm like, whoa. And there's so much episodes. Like, you really have to be so locked in to be consistently keeping up with this stuff.
Yeah.
New episodes drop so often.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're spending months locked into this.
Yeah.
It's kind of trippy. I need something new. I need something refreshing, not gonna lie. All this milk make out, like everybody's saliva everywhere. I need something refreshing and slow and unserious.
Mm-hmm.
I need to watch a stupid K-drama again. I need to watch like the old ones.
Oh my god. All right. I have to go now. I have to go now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nighttime.
Good
Sleep
night.
time.
All right. So shut your mouth, close your eyes. All right. Bye-bye.
Got me there. Got me there. They got me there. That's the part that got me.
Man, shut your